Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And Murphy's own Sherry Raines.
Yeah, you must have given horseback passes to the right guy, Stephen.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith's Shetland pony is right alongside.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. We got Gary on the phone with us. Gary Chapman all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. Good morning, baby cakes. How are you?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Man, we hanging in there. I guarantee you that. We sitting there talking about they're going to soften the First Amendment. So I don't know what all that means. They're going to put
Means
more.
you're not going to be able to say anything.
I can't say anything.
That's right.
That's crazy.
Well, are you actually even going to be able to tell me that I can't say anything?
I guess that's kind of where it's going at, but I don't know. But
Because if they soften it up so much that you can't tell me that I can't say it, then I can say it.
I'm going to say it just out of spite, wouldn't you? You know.
Watch me say it. You know, all of that stuff, I think it's just fabulous that their twisted little minds get to exercise so aggressively that way. But that's not going to happen. I don't think any of those people that are talking that drivel have ever actually met anybody real. There's not a chance in hell that that's going to happen in this country.
I agree with you.
No is the answer.
But, you know, here's something that bothers me, and I've talked about this before on the Morning Dish. People have lost their career for using the N-word in the past. They dig it up in the past or whatever. And it's just the worst thing you can possibly do. But yet, these movies and all people, they can take the Lord's name in vain, and that's okay. That bothers me.
Well, it should.
Yeah.
It should. There should be things that shouldn't be said because we're supposed to lead with love.
Right.
And if you do that, you're not going to say something that's offensive. And if it is offensive to somebody, it's their problem. They're not receiving it in love.
Right.
Because, man, when you really speak with love out of your heart, it's really hard to be actually offensive.
Well, I guess
You don't know Stephen very well, do you?
No, we've never actually met.
Well, my mouth runs when my brain is not in gear. You know
Well,
what
I
I'm
want
trying
to
to
know
say?
who's going to be the censor committee for this, because we pick on each other all the time in the morning. I talk about how Stephen's fat or stupid. I'm kidding. Would that be hate speech?
Yeah.
No, that just sounds like
Truth.
reporting.
No, that's fat shaming.
Yeah, fat shaming. Hey, man, I want to ask you now. I got you on the radio here.
What if you're not ashamed of your fat?
I'm not. I'm proud of it.
Fat.
It cuts
Thank
down.
you.
It cuts down on wrinkles. That's the way I look at it. You know, skinny people all wrinkled up. Fat people are nice and got the little baby face and all that.
He's
kind of
not
stuff.
really fat. He's just stocky.
Hey, listen. We got Thanksgiving coming up, and everybody's banned from Thanksgiving. And if we do it, we're going to prison. So I feel like I'm going to prison. And are you gonna have Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we got it. We're actually kind of doubling down. We normally don't like our relatives that much, but just because they're telling us that we can't, we've invited every third cousin we can
I
find.
like that.
We're going for the record.
Well, the good
We don't
thing
like
is
our
No,
family,
that's
but we
ridiculous.
hate the government more.
the thing is that if you're
Oh, yeah.
inviting a bunch of family and friends that you don't really care for and they get COVID, it's not going to upset
Not a
you as
big
much.
deal.
Yeah.
That seems like a win-win.
What is
Terrible.
that? What's the song?
I can't believe I said that.
What's the song Paul Thorne's
You
got?
did. You said it out loud.
I know, I
heard
did.
it.
I'm
I don't-
sorry.
And I agreed with it. That's weird.
I don't like half the folks I love. That's kind of where it goes
Yeah.
on that. I was just thinking, if we get put in prison, they do talent shows in prison. You think, man, you could team up? Because I mean, we're having Thanksgiving.
You talk about for a fella who's on the last legs of his career, such as me. I'll be a big fish in that particular pond. I suspect I'll be able to. I think I can win.
Well,
I do.
I'd like to team up with you because I kind of worry about
I
that.
think you'd both
And if
be
we
very
get put in there
popular.
where Bill Cosby's at, that's gonna be pretty tough.
I heard what you said. It's funny.
I've heard Bill Cosby's act will just put you to sleep.
Probably will.
Oh, that's awful.
That's good. No,
So tell me,
I don't plan to be married to the man with the most cigarettes. But if I do wind up in there,
yeah,
I will win the talent competition.
we are bad. We are bad. Okay, another thing. Now you're in Nashville up there, and you're very vocal about your stance on political issues and where you're at with the Trump and all that kind of stuff. And how's that? I mean, as far as, you keep cutting about your career, but we know good and well your career is not over by a long shot. How's that going with like some of your liberal friends that you have? I mean, is that giving you any static up there at all?
Oh yeah, every now and then I'll have somebody that puts their opinion of my politics beyond the supposed love they had for me. Let's put it that way. But that's okay. We call that herd thinning. It's okay.
Yeah, there you
it's
go.
All right. It's just part of the natural process. And no, you know what? If I say something that's mean because I'm just being a mouthy smart aleck,
Right.
I will apologize for it every single time because I don't intend to do that.
Right.
But if I say something that you just simply disagree with and you decide to unfriend me, for lack of a better phrase, because of that, that's fine with me. It is. And I have found it actually does, and I'm not trying to just create some little, group think mentality, because I love a good argument. But dang it, don't alienate yourself from me because we disagree.
Exactly.
Or we're going to be apart because I don't have time. Life's too short. I've actually got a file on my computer and certainly in my brain. It is my LTS file. I put people in it. I put places in it. There's a few restaurants in there. Life's too short.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it again.
I'm with you on that. But now let me ask you something. Don't you hate it when you're in an argument with your wife and you realize that you're wrong?
You're always wrong.
Well, yeah,
You're always wrong.
That's good. She's right. She's right.
I don't quit.
She's totally right.
I just lay in there with it, man. I just keep arguing my fact,
That
even though I
just
know
shows
I'm
how
wrong.
dumb you are. After all these
Yeah,
years
yeah.
of marriage,
Yeah.
I ain't giving up.
that's how you know if a man's been truly trained. He knows when to just give in.
That man just fights all night long and wakes up and gets on the short bus and goes to work.
There you go.
He actually does.
That's me, man.
See?
But he drives the short bus, so that's okay.
Man. Whew. Hey, y'all doing a cooking? You and your wife were doing a cooking show the other night, and I mean, the only sad part about the whole thing is I could see it but I couldn't smell it and I couldn't taste it. I mean, how it looked like it absolutely delicious. How was it?
That's a really, really good white chili. We did get accused of being racist for making white chili, so we're going with the brown stuff this week.
Okay.
just to even things out. No, she's a really good cook, and she came to me like, I don't know. That was on a Sunday night, I think. I think Friday she said, "Hey, we're doing a cooking show.
Right.
We're going to stream it. We're going to stream it live Sunday." I was like, "Okay."
There you go.
But we had so much fun. It's a blast. It's just down home. That's all it is. Sunday nights, come on over.
You already have to. Yeah, you already have to
ask
freeze
him,
it.
What about potted meat? Do y'all make anything with potted meat?
He don't
'Cause
eat any of that stuff.
That's all
He's-
Stephen cares about. No, I mean for
Yeah.
other people. Other people. I'm thinking about
No,
doing a
see,
turkey.
I care about other people, so I don't try to encourage them to put crap in their bodies.
It's really good.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, that chili did look good, and I sure would like to have a bite of it. But I guess you can't. I guess you could ship some. Can't you freeze it and ship it or something like that?
Well, if there was some we could, but it's gone.
Oh, that's the
all
way it
gone.
is, ain't it? That's the best part
Yeah.
about Thanksgiving's leftovers.
Well, hey, you're talking about Thanksgiving. You're having a big spread, Gary. What is your traditional Thanksgiving dinner look like? Is it?
We're pretty boring. We kind of do what you do. We will have a turkey. I lean toward a good fried turkey these days. I'll say that. I'm not 100% traditional
Right.
because I hate dry white meat.
Oh man,
Just
I'm with
hate
you.
it. Just
If
hate it.
you brine the turkey before you bake it for a couple of
I know.
days, that helps.
I know.
But
We're thinking about
well,
smoking a turkey this year.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
If you can roll it, I'll smoke it.
There you go. Roll
No,
up, smoke me when I die.
No, but we make a really, really good dressing. no oyster dressing allowed. Have you ever had oyster dressing?
Yes.
Oh
Ugh,
no,
that's not good.
I don't even.
That's
Some
wrong.
people
That's
love
just
it,
a
but I'm-
mistake. No. See, those people. I don't have time. The LTS. There
I'm with
go.
you, man.
I
I'm
like-
learning.
Don't you got to put the
Yeah.
turkey in the fryer when it's frozen? That way the ice
Yeah.
That gives you-
moistens
that's
it
that-
and
really-
keeps it wet.
That's that
If
explosion.
you really want it to cook all the way through, you got to put it in there frozen.
And leave the plastic bag on it too. That holds the moisture. in.
and the giblets inside the
Yeah.
cavity. Yeah, all that stuff makes it better. We're gonna
Yep.
somebody's gonna have a problem for
Now,
Thanksgiving.
do
It's
y'all
gonna
eat
be
the
our fault.
cranberry sauce, or do y'all have cranberry sauce?
You know, I don't like cranberry sauce, so I don't do either one of it. I don't like it. It
I don't
doesn't
either.
taste good to me. But I think we may break our rule there. We tend to not eat a lot of things that are in a box or come in a can
Right.
if we can get it otherwise. But yeah, we're not smashing up cranberries. No.
No.
I think we get it. I think we get it out of a can like our pineapple.
Now I have to say I have done the fresh cranberry quite a few times, and it's much better. And then you put the little mandarin oranges in it. It's pretty good.
Is it not a pain to make those? And
It's
hard
not
to
that
do?
bad.
It ain't
It's
worth
not that
it.
bad.
See, I go
Well,
back. I go back for more turkey instead of cake. I don't know about y'all, but I mean, you always
course.
got. I do. I'd rather have the turkey.
So you don't eat the cake. Don't lie.
like 2 or 3 days later, but not during Thanksgiving.
What is there a Thanksgiving cake? I
Well, I'm
thought
just
it was
saying, you
pumpkin
got
pie.
pies and all that kind of stuff. You know.
I have to make buttermilk pie. Everybody at my house likes buttermilk the best. So
Yeah, I'll eat a pumpkin pie. I'll do that.
Yeah. Don't put cloves in it. That kills it. Cloves ruins pumpkin pie.
for years, Stephen didn't.
But it'll keep the vampires from eating your pie.
There you go on that. Hey, when's the next cooking show, man?
Sunday.
Okay, Sunday.
Sunday.
Tune in to I guess
How do
it's
you-
on Gary
how do you
Chapman,
watch
singer
it?
songwriter.
It'll be on. It'll stream. We screwed up last week and I forgot to connect the pages, so it didn't go to my page. But it's there now. You can watch last week's episode at my page, but
Right.
then it'll stream live on her page, which is just Cassie Chapman. She's got quite a following herself. She's quite the creative homemaker, shall we say?
Yeah.
And yeah, she's like she could own Pinterest if I'd let her buy it, but we can't really afford it.
Just write her a check.
Do what?
Just put it on a credit card. It don't cost nothing. You put it on a credit card.
I think you can put it on EBT now, can't you?
Maybe.
Oh gosh.
Pretty sure.
So, well, that'll work.
Oh, the phones will be ringing.
We'll be tuned in.
Thanks, Gary.
You can get your cooking.
No problem.
You can get your
I love
cooking.
just coming into your world and just making a big
Turning it
mess.
upside
Y'all have to
down. I've
clean
got
up.
Stephen to deal with, and now you.
You can learn how to cook, and you can get your CBD or oil or whatever it is all in the
all
same
that
place.
stuff. Yeah, all that
Yep.
stuff.
MAGA
Yeah.
CBD.org.
There you
where
go.
you go, MAGA-CBD.org. We're actually selling the heck out of that stuff these days.
I bet it.
We
You're
seem,
probably gonna
we
have
seem to have awakened the natives.
You're probably going to
So,
have to change the name of it if they change the First Amendment. So
Yeah.
just bear that in mind.
Well, we'll try not to overstock.
So what are you gonna do the rest of the day? You going back to bed, or you got to work, or what are you gonna do?
No, I kind of get up early and go. I'm not typical musician hours anymore.
Yeah.
No, I've got a Friday morning group of guys. We get together and solve the world's issues every Friday morning, and then we let
You're the
then we
old
let God-
men. You're the group of old
then we
men
let God
sitting. Go ahead. Sorry.
Except, no, it's okay. Then we let God tell us that we're all wrong about it.
Yeah.
Well, I was just
We,
thinking you're that group of old men sitting there in the corner of the cafe just drinking coffee, 10 cups of coffee. You don't actually order any
Yep.
food. You drive the waitress crazy. Is that about it?
Yeah, but we tip hard. So
Okay,
it's
good.
okay.
That's
Good.
good.
Make
Good
sure to
deal.
wave your napkin a lot. The waitresses like that.
All right.
Oh yeah,
And whistle.
or hold your finger up.
Yeah.
And, hey, excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always good. And then I've got an interview at I think at noon-ish for Biz TV. Have you ever been to that place? I've never seen it, but I'm told I'm supposed to go talk to them.
Well, that'd be
I
good.
think about CBD. I should figure that out before noon, but I
Yeah.
will.
Well, just don't tell them you're on the morning dish. They'll never hire you.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Once you're here, you're here.
Yeah, it's over with.
The word gets out.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, man. We appreciate it. We got to get to a break.
Love y'all. Have a good weekend.
Yeah,
Have
take
a
care.
good one.
Folks, don't forget you can listen online anywhere in the world at WJULradio.com. That is WJULradio.com. Or you can listen live at Lake 97.7, WJUL. And don't forget, we're going to be uploading this to the YouTube channel and our Facebook page. So just go to the Morning Dish. You can listen to the show again and give us a like and give us a share. We appreciate it.